So road safety, as you know, it is having epidemic proportions right now with, of course, 1.3 million dying annually. And the important thing to realize over here that it is not only the responsibility of one particular sector, not just for the road agencies or the transport ministry, but it is really a challenge which affects all the relevant departments. And one of the issues is that how this gets prioritized. And right now we are seeing that the issue of road injuries, it is, even when you think of it as a public health problem, it is getting importance which is much more than non-communicable disease, which used to be thought as the main problem affecting developing countries. But now road injuries is across the board. It's one of the major challenges, and particularly affecting the young population in general. The implementation challenges are also very closely tied with this issue of coordinating within the different stakeholders. So in a sense that it is, of course, the responsibility of the road agencies to deliver safe designed roads. But then again, it is only to the extent that how the enforcement or how the usage of that road is done as per what the road was designed for. And the same thing again goes in terms of vehicles, for example. It's not just about having brand new vehicles, but are they subjected to safety standards and overall safety regulations, which will ensure that they perform well in the event of a crash. So some of the challenges around the implementation is really about getting all the stakeholders speak a common language where they can kind of coordinate with each other to get to this common objective. So World Bank also, like in this process over the years, has gone through a transformative change where in terms of road safety, where previously the thinking was to build roads and then address the issue in terms of where crashes are happening and what to intervene. But the bank now has taken a much more focus in terms of capacity building, and particularly focusing on the preventive aspects of improving infrastructure solutions. So what that means is, in terms of capacity building, really working with the public work department in terms of making them understand what the real risks are for the different categories of road users. Again, making them realize that it's not just for the motorized traffic, but also the non-motorized traffic, which are disproportionately a large part of this problem, how to address their needs while constructing or rehabilitating new roads. So that's part of the capacity building, and also in terms of the preparation for going into a new project, where the World Bank is focusing on evaluating the risks and making sure that the adequate best principle safeguards are in place right from the design phase of that project. I think that's definitely one of the strongest point of having an event like this, where again it's about having the discussion flowing. So I think this opportunity where you have the experts, the thematic experts from the road agencies at the same room, where they are interacting with the people from the government agencies and from the private sector. The seminar, the IRF seminar, which is bringing together all these the three different categories of stakeholders together, I think is definitely what makes this IRF event a very successful one, and puts the right perspective in place in terms of how this dialogue should proceed.